that's kind of where I am right now. Just trying to get the best out of things. That takes 50, and that takes 75. So I'll take this one first. Of course, this is important, but I'll have to find some more cover. Which that was not far away, so modern thing is I need sodium, and that can come in different forms and shapes. That indicates a cave. So, and if I can find a cave with quite a high number of hazardous plants, roughly half of them should hold sodium, so that might actually be the solution. So where did it go?
Incoming storm. Units received.
So, this is not a very good cave, it's very oddly shaped. Actually not bad. I do get some of the things I feel I need, so That is absolutely fine then. Well, the thing is, sodium, you can never get too much sodium, to be honest. That is what you use for your ship and for your shields and a lot of other things.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
And it is one of the resources which keeps you alive. So the matter of survival, sodium is one of the important resources. So I think I repeated myself there, but in case you didn't get it, sodium is a very important resource. When you start a game, whether you're new or an experienced player, the first survival you do when you always start choked on a planet and have to survive, find the ship, etc., etc. And that is the same every time, and no matter what difficulty you play on. Of course, some is easier than others, no doubt about it. And that is, of course, because you play if you play on different difficulties, different things are meant to be a bigger challenge than others. Okay, that was clouds. I thought it was something else. My mistake. So I'm looking for some copper. Where did that go? It wasn't that far away. There. Where? Can be in weird places, but still it shouldn't disappear totally. Okay, it's hanging on a ledge again. Can I actually land here? I don't think I can. These Sentinel interceptors doesn't take as much space as other ships, so sometimes it actually works out. So now I can go and fall off a mountain to get some bloody copper. Okay, that was at least
Technology recharge.
not the worst outcome, so that is actually fine. Problem when it's sitting at this, sometimes you start sliding down the mountain and you have to make a ledge to stand on in order to mine it, and yeah. So I need 9 chromatic metal, so I'll start making that. The reason I'm so specific is that I need the copper for other things as well. So I'm just putting it aside for the moment and continue what I was doing. And that was that one. So now I can repair this one. So I actually didn't use any that was actually quite good. I should now think about going to a dissonant planet and get some radiant shards, and I actually will do that soon. Because that is one of the important things, to keep having fuel on the ship. So I said that I need copper because these take copper, silver and something. So I can put the silver and the copper on. I need some uranium, which I don't have at hand, but this one needs copper, silver I don't have enough, and phosphorus. And this one takes dioxide, which I have, and now copper. So I'm building on them, and you can do that when you have enough space, because then you are not so dependent on building up and having it sitting there. If you don't have too much space, it takes up quite a bit before you actually can start using it, and that is not necessarily good. Yeah, I need uranium, and that is that is something I know. So So you can go and see if you can buy the things you need. So ammonia is actually used with the toxic one, which I don't have at the moment, but just saying. But I'm actually not going to buy it. I'm saving my money till I get my exotic, and then I actually don't really need money anymore. Which is kind of okay. It's not always. It doesn't always have to be an expensive game to play, especially not when you play challenges like this one, because you kind of get into well, first of all, this challenge have the price jacked up totally, so everything is naturally expensive, and that's why you actually start thinking about saving your money. So ships, buying them has been expensive from the first day really of this challenge. So I would say most things is actually jacked up to not most thing, everything is jacked up to the highest level, and prices have been, I have been suffering with the prices sometimes, but after a while when you start getting money in, and oh no, where are they? I shouldn't sound like I'm scared. I'm not. How many comes this time? If it's only one or two, I will complain. I think there's 3 this time. No, there's only 2. Oh dear. I might not have tweaked my ship totally yet, but this should not be any match. Oh, there, I have space for one more. Okay. Oh. No complaints about that. Okay, back to the space station. Where is the entrance? It's over there. Where? So, I was the closest I've been to an exotic today, but it flew off. So, It's the only ship I don't have, and I have to have one of each for this challenge in order to complete it, so I will need to find one at some point. Well.
Product received.
Maybe I should add those two to the total. Actually forgot them. That's the problem with having a manual system. You sometimes forget it. I don't think it's the first time I actually forgot something, but I will survive. If I'm a couple low, that's okay. Oh, that's not really what I need, but yeah. Everything else can wait. That's yeah. really should go to a system that is not 3-star. Wait a minute. There's a couple of other things I need to look for. That's the phosphorus. And yeah, I do have some of these things in storage on my base, but it's very low numbers I actually have. So if I want to spend something, it's better just to get it and get things installed, and everything is fine. Lot of orange light on this planet. Actually, just land and have a look. That's sometimes the best approach. Rather warm, so just have to be sure that that is
Technology recharge.
relatively good.
Units received. Units received.
So there's silver and phosphorus, and I actually needed some silver as well, so well, I think I did. Let's just double check. Yeah, I need some silver there and there. Silver and phosphorus, yeah. So yeah, I probably should take that first before I go to a building, but I was thinking that the building might actually show useful. So it's not a building, but a crashed ship. And I'm not so lucky I find a exotic crashed. No. That... Nah, I will not say something because I would be lying if I did. So I'm normally not interested in it's an A-class fighter. This is actually the first model of fighter I ever had in the game. Because of the upped prices, it's actually quite valuable. I'm not allowed to claim it because I already have a fighter. It's actually the only S-class ship I have. That's my fighter. So, but I prefer the Sentinel Interceptor. I can swap it. No, I'm not allowed to do that because it's not the. Yeah. So, what I will do is I will actually be very friendly here and put in the coordinates of this crash. So this planet glyphs is there in the down left hand corner. If you use them, you will come to this planet if you are in Euclid, and that's why we all start. So everyone should be able to come here to this planet. So in order to find the ship from there, I'm just going to take off my picture for a moment because I just shot it. If you look here, there's a current location minus 19.71 comma plus 136.85. And if you don't know how you use the location and locator, then I can very quickly show you a little bit about. I keep shooting things, but inside your ship, so you use the glyphs to come here, and then you go inside your ship, and you can see down in the left-hand corner, it says my name, Valderon UK, and then it says minus 19.70, comma, plus 136.83. That's where my ship is right now. And when I start flying around, it changes. So when I change, so 1971, 1970, and the other one changes, so it is a cross-reference on the planet. So, where did that go? Because I actually just, it's fine actually. So that is how it's used, and you then see, oh, I'm getting closer, 1965, 66, 67, 68, 69. Actually, now you can see it, so you can just land, but I hope you get the gist. So that is a possibility if you're interested in coming and have a look at this ship. The glyph was there, and I put the glyphs on again, but that's because I want to make a picture of it. There we go, the glyphs are there, and you will get to this planet and the coordinates I already gave. So feel free to venture here and get this ship.
Units received.
So I needed some silver. Let's go and get that first. The thing is, there's a lot in this game that is actually not really advertised, and that's where experienced players sometimes is very helpful to observe how they get around and what they do. Because I will admit that's how I learned most things, was actually getting input from experienced guys and saying, well, are you aware of this and that? And I didn't realize I wasn't. So, yeah. So if you like to play No Man's Sky and not very experienced, I can only advise, look at experienced players' streams or videos and get some hints, tips and tricks, and learn a little bit you don't know. That is never a bad thing, I can tell you. So, I've got enough silver for that. So that's actually all there now. This one I need some more silver. Okay, and I need some phosphorus, and both is on this planet, so there is the phosphorus. This one I'm going to take on foot. I always say another thing. Us who on stream, for instance, on Twitch, says, if you ever have any questions, things you don't know, things you wonder about, actually, you can always come and ask. The community is very, very friendly. I do see sometimes someone being a little bit of an arsehead on Reddit, but it is rather rare it actually is that bad. Yeah, I do emphasize that we should all embrace the game we're playing, and we should help each other so we get the best experience out of it as possible. So, if you come here and ask, I will never judge people and say they are stupid or noobs or anything. The only noob there is here is me, and I know it. I do sometimes put both my feet in where I shouldn't. Well, remember, we have all been new and inexperienced with the game, and to be honest, that is pretty much how it is. We all have learned, and sometimes learned the hard way. There were certain things which always killed me at the beginning, and because I didn't know it was dangerous. But luckily I have learned my lesson, and now I know that, okay, that is not the greatest to just do this and that, and I stopped doing it. Or I do it differently. So never be afraid of asking. It's not long ago someone asked me, why do you walk so much around? Why don't you use your exocraft or call your ship and stuff like that? I would say I do sometimes call my ship. I've used exocraft very little, and on this save I don't have a freighter because everything is limited with the number of pirate kills. So I can't take a freighter until kill number 300. So I'm working on that, but I could have rushed it a little bit more, but I do feel that would have been a little bit too risky. The thing is, this is played on Permadeath, and all sliders is full of, so that means that a lot of things can actually hurt you. I always play Permadeath with one rule only, and that's the famous rule number 1: don't die. And that might sound like a very sound suggestion, but when you play Permadeath and you die, you lose everything, including your safety. So it is literally game over when you do something stupid. And that's what you don't want to do, and that's why we have put in rule number 1. I'm not the only one playing by that rule anymore. There is others, and it's actually a very good rule, because if you comply to that, you'll be fine. So I need some uranium. I can't get that here, so God, it's warm here today. Problem is, it's been warm and it's been humid, and it's not very nice. I'm actually very tempted to go and open my window even more. Some uranium, which would be in that planet, so why not just get it so I get those things installed. These one with the probes, unless you have contraband, then they are absolutely harmless. If you have contraband, they will ask you to hand it over, and if you do, You might be lucky enough to they leave you alone, but not always. I have handed over and then they started shooting at me, so it's not always fair play, so just saying. Okay, I need to make sure that I am in a good position here.
Technology recharge.
That was my toxic I just topped up for some reason, but as I said, I'm the only noob here.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
So I do scan a lot because it's money.
Units received.
I haven't optimized my scanner though, and that
Units received.
annoys me a little bit.
Units received. Units received.
So I was looking for uranium there.
Units received. Units received.
Okay. I'm going to take the ship to the uranium because this is a almost a unfriendly environment. Radiation and toxic is not the best for us. They can kill us. So can heat and cold, but it seems to be a little bit more forgiving. Uranium is one of the resources which is actually very useful because you can also use it to protect yourself on radioactive planets. So you saw I put on here, you can also put uranium on instead of just using iron batteries. But iron batteries is actually a better option because you can use that on all planets, and you can get them for free. And if I say something which doesn't make sense for you, you're thinking, how do you get them for free or something? Feel free to ask. That is absolutely fine. So it was that one. Oh, I didn't have enough. 150. Okay. Then I would have to look for one more. There. So again, I scan
Units received.
this especially animals, because they are normally the one which gives the most money. Depending on your scanner setup, but in most situations it would be creatures, which is the most popular one. It's not a popularity contest, but there's more reason than just the money. Yeah, I get money for scanning, but I also get the secondary element, which in this case is sodium. So if I mine that before I have scanned it, I would only get the ferrite dust. I wouldn't get the sodium. When I have scanned it, so this one has sold. So if I, yeah, that was freaking wrong. Okay, let's find another one. This one is the same as that one. So if I mine it, I get ferrite dust. If I scan it, it gives ferrite dust and sodium. There was the sodium. So you actually want to scan things before you pick them up. Because otherwise you don't get the secondary element, that resource there is in it. So it's funny because uranium is normally one of the things I always have loads of. I haven't really got it on this save, but as it's a challenge, I have played very different from how I normally play. It's just now I'm actually starting getting more into my usual play style. And still I'm actually not even close to playing like I normally would. And one of the things is the prices is set as high, so everything costs a lot. Which is absolutely fine, as it's a challenge, but if it was an ongoing, I would probably be a little bit annoyed from time to time, but again, you shouldn't really, because you set the bar yourself, and whatever you actually want to do, that's what you do. If you don't want to play with the higher difficulties, then don't. For God's sake, don't. You absolutely don't want to play something which you don't have any interest in doing. Because then the game is not funny. If it's too hard and you keep dying, it's not funny. If you play with the feeling that it's almost impossible, it's not enjoyable. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. And I would not play if I didn't enjoy the game. Thing is, I do like a challenge. I do like something which is a little bit hard, where I actually have to really think about it. That's what makes things enjoyable for me. For others, they rather want to kill things and shoot things and things like that. And again, that's understandable. That was not what I hoped for, but I need to buy some more maps. I must admit, I'm one of those who says, don't ever play in sandbox mode, because you don't really want to play without putting an effort into things. I was once kind of lured to play in sandbox mode. I played with a guy who had never played the game before, and he asked if we could play together in multiplayer, and I could kind of teach him how to play. But he wanted to play in sandbox mode, and I didn't think much about it until I realized you didn't learn anything about the game, because you had everything. You don't have to investigate your blueprints, everything is there. You don't need materials to repair or anything, it's just no. That was just a big fat no from me. From me. I will say at that time I had not played any harder than normal, and I thought that was kind of pleasurable. So this is one of these planets where there is only one animal. So first of all, you can collect one to the collection of finding all animals in a system. I already have done that even on this one, but when you find all creatures on the planet, you get a bonus. If there's only one, it's not a big bonus, but if it's 10, 12, 14, we're talking about 3,000 nanites or something like that. So that is absolutely a good way of getting nanites, especially if you're playing on normal and just have started and you find a planet that is peaceful and nice environment and all that. Then you can walk around, you can find the animals, and you can get a lot of extra nanites out of it. There's one thing to bear in mind. When you find a crashed freighter, there is 6 cargo pods. They can hold anything, including money and nanites. But as soon as you open them, they ooze radiation. So what you need to do is, as soon as you have opened them, you do that by taking whatever is there, get your things, and then just get away.
Alien radiation detected.
And it's always a good idea to find your escape route as well. Where am I going to go after I get my thing? See, this was money, 250,000 units. I'm not complaining about that. So, what did I actually get out of this? I got some different thing. I didn't get that, but I got these, which is trait. This is it's called luxury. You can use them in different ways. I sell them because I doubt I will be producing, but if I am, then it will come as it comes. It's not something which is happening right now anyway. So these, it's called junk. However, if you refine this, you go through the whole list, the goop becomes fluid, the fluid becomes slime, and the slime becomes runaway mold, and the runaway mold becomes nanites. So just always refine it, otherwise you are cheating yourself for a lot of nanites. So these will go all the way in one go. So what did I actually get out of here? I got some money, I got some of these. They are useful to get blueprints. And I got those things I showed. These were from the logs, so that's absolutely fine. So I actually think I will go to the space station again because I need to buy some charts. I'm actually not gotten any further in my plans, but actually I have done other things, so I'm actually not worse off than when I started. On the contrary, I'm actually evolved a little bit more. I didn't have anything for this guy, did I? No. So I'm looking if I can sell anything, even though I don't think I can, but I found a couple of things that I didn't have before. So I was hoping that maybe, no. it was a big fat no. So I'll go to this guy when I have scanned here. Explorer. That is a shuttle, but I want to see the leather on it as well. So this guy sells maps, and the maps send you to different things. I use these a lot. And you pay for them with the navigation data, and over time you get shitloads of it, so don't be afraid of using it. If you want to find, well, this is called a distress signal, but it can give you distress signal, observatory, abandoned building, or a crashed freighter, as mine just did. So it's not only one thing it will provide you with. There is a number of options, and that is just how it is. And as this game is very often a sort slow simulator, then meaning if you're using charts to find something very specific, the game might say no. So I want to go to another system. Although I'm actually looking for an exotic because that's the only ship I don't have. So that's something I'm looking for, and 3-star systems is more likely to have S-class ships. Whether it would be an exotic is the luck of the draw, I think. Oh, that sneeze has been coming for a very long time. And yes, now I'm probably going to sneeze 20 times. Ah. Jesus. So everything I want to buy is expensive compared to normal, but you can still earn money, so I almost would say that I just have to earn more money than I spend. Just. These two I don't want to give, so that's... So the question is, did I actually get one up with them? No. Not yet, at least. It can actually take some time from when you give it to it register it has gone up, but it takes more than 3 to get a new standing with them, so... So when you talk to these, if you hit it right, then they will give you some sort of gift. And the Korvax want to talk about technology. And there is no technology here. Carapace is their shell, and they get very annoyed if you use that word. Warning, I don't know if that's aggression. Trade is trade related. So I take please. Nothing happened, but nothing is better than loser standing, to be honest. So I'm in the phase to try to get some stuff on my ships, my ship. But it has to be something I can actually use. No, because I'm a little bit... I don't mind buying things I already have and look if it's better or worse and all that. But I have to be very careful with my nanites, so that is the reason I play a little bit a waiting game sometimes, and that is and the thing is I dismantle things I have already on, because you can recycle them for nanites, but you only get 16 or 19 out of it, which is way less than the materials you get out of. That has a kind of a better value. So I would personally stick with that. So I'm being tasked to go and kill some pirates. Last time I almost got myself into so I hope I have upgraded a couple of things since then, so hopefully I need to check something before I do something. I have some sodium, okay. That one just needs to run through.
Technology recharge.
There's trees, so I need to kill all trees. That was tree. Oh. So, what did I get out of this? So I got that broken. I have so I can actually repair it.
Prepared. Technology prepared.
Access is 34. Got another shield here. Okay, that's for that one. 25, 33. Okay, that is no use. This one I don't use, so that goes purely. Okay, these go purely to recycling, so. So you can sell your modules and get an unedited for them. If you haven't used them, you get depending on the class they are, but so what's that planet actually? Parched, that means it's dry. I'm actually not going to the space station, but I'm using that as a pointer right now. Then I'll go here. I get a distress signal, okay. That's not what I need, but where did that go? There. So it's even on another planet. Just want to know whether it's, for instance, one with aggressive sentinels or what. So I'm actually not looking for distress signals. The only ship I would find was interesting in that connection was an exotic, and I'm not that lucky. So this is very toxic planet.
Technology recharge.
But my toxicity is topped up, so okay, this is someone who needs help, so there's not even a ship in it for me. I could actually help him. So I need to make a glass. Well, that was not the best of rewards, but you can't win them all. Not the most nice of planets, but I think I should just go to my ship. You know what? Space station and then the one I did, that's probably the better option here. Constantly dealing with bad environment is never a good idea. Okay, this is Shuttle Mania. That's least an option.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Technology recharge.
Bum, bum, bum.
Product received.
Nope. Don't think so. There was nothing that I really wanted, so that's oh wait. So I don't know if I'm full or not. That is the thing I have to find out now. Oh. So 7. And 8. Oh. Did I actually do both of them? Yeah. Station first, because there might be other things in this system which is useful. Also need to make sure I get these processed.
Technology recharge.
That's fair enough.
Units received.
Oh, I forgot I have these. Oh. Make sure I clean up a little bit, because otherwise I kind of lose the plot.
Received.
Nope. It's not everything I will use to get my standing up. Best way is always to do missions. So that's Yes. That I need.
Received.
Those I'm not really going to. I forgot I had something broken.
Component repaired. Component repaired. Technology repaired.
I could have gone and found the nope. It's always better to have them in a square of 4 because they get bonus from each other, so that's absolutely the better option to do that. That was wrong. I should have taken knowledge. That was stupid. Oh well. Stupid unfortunately happens. so. Go and scan on a planet. That one, I believe. Down there. So I need to make sure my cold protection is in a good state. So it needs me to scan minerals. So that's so getting everything very quickly is always a benefit. So there's a reason I wanted an abandoned building. I want to kill some monstrosities, so I get a lot of missions to hand in. So honestly don't remember. I think I didn't have a lot. I was more interested in the things I could get for nanites for my ship and that. And I kind of still is because I doubt I will be doing a lot of base building on this one.
Units received.
It's just a thought I have. I have a feeling that when I have, if I would say, complete all the challenges, then that will pretty much be it. I don't think I will. It will be one I continue playing. I don't know. But if we continue after the challenge is over and done with, then we can kind of play like we want, and then we're back to pretty much a normal permadeath, aren't we? I will say, I don't think I collected as many as you have done.
Technology recharge.
I'm slightly confused, but yeah. But again, I mean, it's a little bit what you actually want to do as well, because if it's something you feel is important to get as many blueprints for that as possible, then I understand it. As I said, for me it was kind of important to get nanites and get things for the especially the ships, and I didn't really know what to entirely expect, so that also kind of brought it a little bit into some weird perspective. Boom, boom, boom. I must admit, I was in a little bit of that situation. I didn't really know what to expect and what to go for. So, I would say when I do this again, I have a much better idea what I should do and what I want to do and all that. So, yeah. But I don't feel I've been missing something, so it's been okay. And as I said, I'm not the big base builder anyway, so that's not really where I normally come and use all my things. You know what, I'm getting up to 1 o'clock, so I think it's time to start cleaning up. I have quite a bit today. First time I went in, I had nearly 5,000 nanites, which actually got me started. You have been hoarding, and I think that's good. That's good. It will help you. that was what I had second time I came in. I'm actually okay with what I have gotten, and I also was lucky certain things I got for free. So yeah. And I have a feeling someone would be telling us that we are overthinking it.
Technology recharge.
I think it's fine. You have to go with your gut feeling, and you have to go with your own experience as well. Yeah, I think I will check out for tonight. I'm actually starting getting tired. So I will thank you everyone who has been watching, and I will bid you a good night here from the UK. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and I'll continue this. It should be hopefully reaching the 300 kills tomorrow, so I can start trying to get a freighter. I still need to build up my ship, so that's kind of where we are going. So yeah. So good night from here, and everyone take care out there, and good night, Tiger. See you tomorrow, and have a continuously good stream. Good night.